What is up, guys? It's Ian and Pratesh from the PI podcast, and we've had a lot of people ask us to do our predictions for the NFL year. So today we are going to do our NFL predictions for Week 1 of the NFL preseason. My prediction was wrong for the Hall of Fame game. I thought the Jaguars were going to win. We got demolished, but like I said, it's preseason. We don't know who's going to start. So we're going to go through, pick who we think is going to win out of each of these games. We've got a lot of fun matchups, but we also got matchups that aren't going to have starters playing. So there's no telling how good or bad these teams will do. And this is not necessarily who we think would win during the regular season, because obviously starters are going to sit. So
let's just get into it. Let's start off with the Giants and the Patriots. I just think backups for Patriots are better than even the Giants starters, regardless, could be their backups. Like, to be honest, they're not well known. They don't got the best star players in the world. They got some, but I think Patriots just have the better roster, even with backups.
I am going to go with the Giants here because I think Brian DeBole is going to play similarly to how Josh McDaniels did in the Hall of Fame game. I think he's going to come out and prove he can lead an NFL team, even if it's backups, to win. And I don't think Bill Belichick is going to play a lot of starters. He might. I mean, it is Bill Belichick. He wants everybody to earn their spot on the roster. But I think the Giants are going to play like Evan Neal, Kayvon Thibodeau, Kadarius Toney. Daniel Jones is probably going to play. I think you're going to have a lot of starters in for the New York Giants. And I think the Giants are going to win.
This is the thing about preseason. It's very hard. Both of us could be wrong right here. Like, you can't tell. Like, just
preseason. Yeah, exactly. The next one is the Titans at Ravens, and I personally think the Ravens are going to win this game. I don't think the Titans are going to play Derrick Henry. I think they'll play Treylon Burks. Malik Willis will probably get some reps. But the Ravens have a lot of players returning from injury. And, I mean, we watched a lot of Ravens backups last year because of all of their injuries. And I think the Ravens have a better team as backups than the Titans do.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Ravens here just because they're back quarterbacks. Titans right now, they don't have as good as backup QBs as the Ravens do. I think I like Tyler Huntley a lot. And I just think he's going to be working well with all those backups. If he does play, how much he does play, we'll see. We don't know.
All right, and then
Falcons and Lions. I'm going Falcons. A little biased, but at the end of the day, I think we're going to start our starters. Arthur Smith said it. Everyone who's healthy is going to start. So I think they're going to at least play at least half the first quarter. And then after that, I think just some of our backups know how to play well. Tyler Algier is probably going to start. Desmond Ridder. So I just think we can win this game in preseason with backups.
This is a tough one. I think the Lions have a lot of players that have a lot of potential. I think the Falcons drafted a lot of players that have a lot of potential. And I think the Falcons are going to play a lot of their rookies. And I think the rookie class, to me, is better from Atlanta. However, I also think the Lions are going to start a lot of starters because Jared Goff, I think, needs to get some reps. I think they just got DJ Chark, who's going to need some live reps. Aiden Hutchinson's going to need live reps. So I'm personally going to go to the Lions here because I think the Lions did a lot this offseason to make them better. But if the Falcons play all their starters, I could also see this is one of them toss-up games to me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Lions here as my final answer.
Oh, okay. Browns, if Falcons win, you owe me a cookie.
Okay.
Browns, the Jaguars.
As a Jaguar fan, this is going to pain me to say. The Cleveland Browns have depth everywhere. Their running back room is the best in the NFL. Granted, Kareem Hunt is sitting out for his contract, but they still have Nick Chubb, Deontay Johnson. They have that other running back. They have a very stacked running back room, and I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But they have decent receivers. Deshaun Watson could play. They said he could play in the preseason. So, yeah. I mean, they might get some reps out of him. So
this might be the only game he plays all the time.
Yeah, and the Cleveland defense is far better than the Jaguars depth-wise. So I have the Browns winning this one.
Yeah, if you guys saw most of us, the stat line for the Hall of Fame game, 5.7 million people watched.
Yeah.
That is double the amount of people who watched the NBA conference finals, which is crazy. Football's king. That's what we learned. But if you guys saw the Hall of Fame game and the Jaguars keep playing those quarterbacks, there's no chance for them at all, even when they're
Yeah.
backups. I don't care. That's such a bad performance. If you saw the Hall of Fame game, the Jaguars, they're going to lose probably every preseason game just by that.
Unless CJ Beathard gets hurt or gets healthy and plays a little bit, and if they start Trevor, maybe week 3 or week 4 of the preseason, those are the only way the Jaguars are going to win anything.
Yeah.
So then we have the Cardinals at Bengals.
They're not going to start too many. I don't think either.
Yeah, I don't think either team is going to start a lot of players. I like Colt McCoy for the Cardinals as their backup better than who does the Bengals have?
I don't know. Bengals backup.
Damn, I can't think of his name right off the top of my head.
Dang. This is going to be a really even matchup right here. Just because it could be a blowout because preseason games, you never know, really. Some people just don't try, but these guys are going to be fighting for their spots, too.
Yeah, I'm personally going to go with the Bengals here because I think they're deeper than the Cardinals. The Cardinals lost a lot of great pieces this offseason.
Brandon Allen.
Brandon Allen, that's right. And he did win a game last year, so.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Cardinals just because I just want to go Cardinals.
Okay. Jets at Eagles. Eagles to me are far deeper than the Jets. The Jets made a lot of good moves this offseason, but they're not going to start them. And the Eagles to me are deeper than the Jets.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles too. They have a lot of deeper depth chart than the Jets do.
Packers at 49ers.
Ooh.
This is a very good preseason game, actually. But again,
Friday at 8:30. That means we'll watch that game too.
Yep. Packers at 49ers. This is a tough one because it's going to be backups. But the 49ers to me are deeper than the Green Bay Packers when it comes to backups. But the Packers might start some of their wide receivers to get them some live reps. So I could see the Packers pulling it out, but I think the 49ers are going to win this one.
Yeah, they could put some wide receivers out, but the 49ers depth chart just stacked.
Yeah.
In general, like even if the rookies start, like the 49ers got it all the way. I'm going for Niners.
All right.
And then our last stretch will be here. Panthers at Washington Commanders. I'm going Panthers because I think they're gonna start their quarterbacks to find out who's their quarterback. So they're probably gonna win that game just because of that.
Yep, I've got the Carolina Panthers winning that one as well. Then we've got the Chiefs at Bears. I think the Chiefs are going to probably win this one, but the Bears are going to start a lot of starters, I think.
I'm gonna go Bears here.
Okay.
I like the Bears. I just think they're gonna after a good amount in first quarter. I think injuries is gonna take everyone out.
Yeah,
Bears are just gonna dominate a little bit.
Then we have the Colts at Bills. I think the Bills are deeper than the Colts. I think the Colts have a very good roster, but the Bills also have an extremely good roster. And I wouldn't be surprised if they played Josh Allen. I think the Bills are in that. Like, I think Josh Allen's very competitive.
Saturday?
Yeah, this one's Saturday.
Look, 1-4-7.
All at different times. So I have the Bills winning this preseason match.
So 3 straight games you can watch them. Yeah, I'm gonna go Colts here. Actually, I like both their depth charts a lot. Like Colts and Bills, they have really good depth charts. Again, it's going to depend on backups to be a close game, anyways, for backups, and I think Colts just pull it out.
I think the Bills are going to start James Cook at running back, and he's going to have a game, I think.
Alec Pierce gets any playing time, too.
Oh, I can't wait to watch him. Seattle at Steelers. I'm going to go Steelers here. The Seahawks roster is just not very good, and the Steelers have depth everywhere compared to the Seahawks. So I have the Steelers winning that one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Steelers as well. I like their depth and their coaching better than the Seahawks.
Dolphins at Buccaneers. I've got the Dolphins actually winning this one. I think they're going to start a lot of players to see how they mesh together. And with the Buccaneers injuries that's been happening, I think they're going to be extremely afraid to play anybody that's going to play week 1. So I think the Dolphins are going to pull this one out.
Yep, exactly. Dolphins. I think they're going to pull this one out too.
Then the Saints at Texans. I don't think the Texans are going to win a game for weeks. and I think it starts in the preseason. I
Yep.
think it's the Saints.
So I'm gonna go Texans here. I think if they're gonna win any games, they're gonna do it in preseason. So I'm gonna go Texans with a little bit of an underdog.
I think that game's going to look similar to the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Raiders game.
Okay.
Texans are just going to look.
Well, maybe a little more blowout.
Yeah.
Because it was a blowout, but it wasn't.
Well, the Jaguar game would have been closer if that punt return would have stood.
Yeah, the second half they actually played better defense.
Yeah. Then we've got the Cowboys at Broncos.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. game.
Oh, looks like I'll be able to watch. Perfect.
On the NFL Network.
I'm gonna miss all these games on Saturday. That's why. But that's fine. I have NFL game and NFL Plus.
Ooh.
So we're gonna watch on
Rams at Chargers. Oh no, sorry, Cowboys at
Cowboys
Broncos.
and Broncos.
I've got the Cowboys.
Could be a toss up here. I'm gonna go Broncos.
Okay, then we've got the Rams at Chargers.
Toss up again. Backups. I'm going Rams.
See, I'm going Chargers here because I don't think the Rams are going to play any starters as well, and I think the Chargers are going to play some of their new additions, at least for a drive or two, to put them in the driver's seat. Then we got the Vikings at Raiders.
On Sunday, we'll be watching this game.
Yep. I personally think the Raiders are going to win this one. I think they looked really good last week in the Hall of Fame game. Granted, we haven't seen the Vikings yet, but the Raiders look like they're not afraid to play starters. I mean, they played multiple starters in the Hall of Fame game, which is an extra preseason game. So I think the Raiders are going to play some starters again. I wouldn't be surprised to see Josh Jacobs. Obviously, Zamir White looked really good. They played multiple offensive linemen started, which opened up holes. And Stidham looked good. And so did Nick Mullins. I know a lot of people I've seen on Twitter say Nick Mullins didn't play that well. He was very accurate with the football.
Yeah, both the Raiders QB room, they knew their playbook very well. They knew it to the T better than a lot of people. And just by looking at the Raiders Hall of Fame game, their backups came to play. I mean, their quarterback room, their running back room is Zamir White. All the running backs were doing well as well, except for Kenyon Drake, but he got injured a little bit, so they took him out early. But yeah, I'm going Raiders here.
Yep. All right, guys, and we will take a look at our predictions after the preseason. We'll keep a record, try to keep a record of how we did. And then at the end of the preseason, winner will do something. Winner will get something.
Get a hug.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Thank you for watching the PI Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and tune in next time so you don't miss the latest news in the NFL world. You can also follow us on TikTok at PIPodcast and on Twitter at PIPodcasters. Until next time.